Well, hi everybody. Good morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski here. It is Friday. We're almost to the weekend, the final weekend of June. Hard to believe already. We have some lingering showers and thunderstorms over southeast Nebraska and northeastern Kansas. Those will continue to push away from us over the next couple of hours. For the rest of us, a few residual clouds out there. I'm going to call it partly cloudy overall. Some of you mostly sunny, some of you partly cloudy, some maybe even at times mostly cloudy out there, especially in eastern Nebraska for a time there. I'll back this up. You can see the clouds lingering for the morning, at least in southeast Nebraska. Now, this afternoon, there may be a couple of pop-up showers, thunderstorms. Can't even rule something out farther to the southeast here, but the chances are very low in here. We're going to see some breezy southeasterly winds, but maybe a slightly better chance to the north and northwest here. And then as we look farther to the west, that's where most of our thunderstorms will start to develop later on today. Now, I'll tell you right now that the majority of forecast models more favorable for thunderstorms the farther north you go, especially up here in South Dakota, North Dakota, and over towards Minnesota. But this particular model gets a little aggressive farther to the south. Now, it's not out of the question we see thunderstorms and severe weather in southern Nebraska and northern Kansas. I'll just tell you right now, though, I think the environment is more favorable up here to the north, despite what Futurecast is showing. I also think these are moving east a little quickly here, according to Futurecast here. Going through the nighttime hours here, you see the showers, thunderstorms pushing eastward and then starting to get out of here later tonight and into tomorrow morning. By tomorrow morning, cold front in southeast Nebraska, breezy north and northwest winds behind the front drawing in cooler air. Some lingering clouds around tomorrow, especially in the southeast, more sun to the northwest. Those winds picking up out of the north and northwest tomorrow. We're going to see fairly windy conditions on your Saturday, and so it will be noticeably cooler out there. And then tomorrow night, the winds will die down. Skies become mostly cloudy, and that cloud cover might linger around on Sunday, which actually will keep us even cooler on Sunday. That looks to be our coolest day of the week ahead. Real quick, before I get into the Storm Prediction Center outlook, I do want to go back just a little bit on this. I want to show you one other forecast model, the HRR model. It's a kind of a short-range model. It doesn't go out very far, but I want to show you it for today and tonight. So I'm going to go into my editor mode real quick and just show you what it is showing. So I'm going to go off camera here. You're not going to see my camera here, but I do want to show this just to give you an idea of what we could be looking at. I didn't change the cloud cover at all. In fact, I'll just kind of get rid of it there. But here's the model when it comes to the rain and thunderstorms for today. So again, late this afternoon, maybe something isolated pops up close to the Tri-Cities. But certainly the chances are better to our west and northwest. And again, look how northern Nebraska is more favored than southern Nebraska and northern Kansas. That said, there could be activity farther south. And again, this is later, and I think the more likely outcome is that we could see these thunderstorms closer to the midnight time frame in the Tri-Cities area, and then pushes eastward from there. Individual supercells initially, and then becoming more linear, becoming more of a damaging wind gust threat before those scoot off to the east tomorrow morning and then move away from us. Maybe some lingering activity tomorrow morning in southeast Nebraska before that moves off and away from us. So I did want to show you that just to kind of give you an idea of what other models are kind of showing here. Here's what the outlook is from the Storm Prediction Center for today, and especially more so tonight. All of the Local 4 viewing area included at least some sort of risk of severe weather, but the higher chance in the slight risk area here around the I-80 corridor and northward for central and eastern Nebraska, not so much to the west. Better chances farther to our north up in the Dakotas of some severe weather where there's an enhanced risk of severe weather. But again, some severe weather will be possible. Now, the initial supercell thunderstorms, large hail is going to be the main threat with those. And then a low-end chance of an isolated tornado. It's not a very good chance, but can't really rule something out. But as we get further into the night, the tornado threat's pretty much zero after that. Then becomes more of a damaging wind gust threat as those storms become more linear overnight. And again, more favorable as you go into northern Nebraska. Well, the rest of your forecast, looking at highs for today, they'll be topping out in the 80s and 90s for today. Your hottest temperatures to the west and southwest into the upper 90s. Lower 90s around the Tri-Cities. 80s farther to the east where the clouds might linger this morning. Tonight, dropping back into the 60s and lower 70s for overnight lows as that cooler air starts to move in. And as we look ahead to your Saturday, a little more relief from the heat. Highs in the 70s north and west, and 80s for the rest of us, low and mid 80s, so not as hot for your Saturday. Saturday night, a cooler night down into the upper 40s and 50s, maybe some low 60s in the southeast. And Sunday, this will be overall, I think, the majority of the area seeing the coolest day of their forecast on Sunday, with more clouds around mid to upper 70s for afternoon high temperatures. So relief from the heat, maybe a little too cool for some. not the greatest of pool weather and lake weather anyway. And I think, like I said, mostly cloudy skies for much of the area. But if you miss the heat, it's going to be back soon. Just beyond this 3-day forecast here. So you see it there. There's that main chance of thunderstorms tonight. After that, mainly dry weather until at least the middle of next week. We're going to see the heat start to build back in. Now, still pretty nice on Monday, lower to mid-80s there, breezy winds, but then more sunshine and hot weather returning. Tuesday, back into the lower 90s. Upper 90s, possibly some near 100 or so on Wednesday. And it's also going to be a fairly windy day, 15 to 25 mile per hour winds, similar to what we'll see on Saturday, except out of the south, and that's going to bring in the heat. Still pretty toasty on Thursday as well into the 90s. Once again, some breezy winds. I threw in a very small chance of thunderstorms late Wednesday into Wednesday night. Again, another small chance Thursday into Thursday night. Beyond that, maybe a better chance towards Friday here as a cold front sinks south through the area. In fact, that's going to provide for some relief for the first 3 days of July. We're back down into the low to mid 80s for high temperatures, so a little bit below average as we get into the first weekend of July. That is the weekend just before the 4th, so I might as well call it a holiday weekend right in there. There are signs, though, just beyond the 3rd of July that we may start to see these temperatures come back up a little bit on the 4th, right in here. So we may be back into the upper 80s or 90s again for the 4th of July. We'll see. That far out, forecast models are a little iffy. A little dicey. I mean, even 4 days out sometimes are not the best, but certainly a big roller coaster ride here, going from the big drop here over the weekend to the big climb for the middle of next week, and then the next drop coming in as we look towards the end of next week and the following weekend. So with that, I'm going to let you all go. I want to thank you for watching on this Friday morning. I hope you have a wonderful weekend ahead. Enjoy the nice cooler temperatures. Not cold, but cooler, and plenty of things going around the area. Hopefully not too many weather interruptions for that. So enjoy it. We'll see y'all again on Monday morning. Take care, and God bless. Bye.